I looked at the young boy sitting on the floor in the corner of the cell. Kate had given him a prison uniform to wear. I asked, "Did he say anything?" Kate, "His name is David. He has been coming to Selick and برسون with his family for 2 months, but he won't say anything more than that. I know many ways to get him to talk, but here you are the boss." I said, "Do whatever you want. Just don't bring him to the hospital or the lawsuit or the newspapers. This is not an ordinary person. They come to us, we will get into trouble." Kate, "I understand." I asked, "Where is Kayuk, by the way?" "I don't know. Aren't you going to introduce me to this lady and gentleman?" "Excuse me. This is John and Miriam. My colleague Kate." At this moment, Kayuk also appeared. I said, "Respect the administrative regulations a little, it's not bad. You left Kate alone, although I myself was late. We have a problem now." Kayuk barked at me. John and Miriam looked at each other. I said, "What can't you say now? The important thing now is to find out if this boy, when he transforms, will transform of his own free will or not. And then the transformation will understand something. Kayuk, make him transform. Don't hurt him seriously. Go." Kate opened the cell door and Kayuk entered. David said, "What is this? What are you doing?" Kayuk got closer to him and started barking and growling. David, "Get this away from me. This is crazy." Suddenly Kayuk attacked him. The boy screamed in pain. But he didn't transform. I shook my head. "John, be patient." A growling sound was heard. The boy was now a wolf. Kayuk cleverly retreated towards the door while being careful of David's attacks. I said, "Kate, open the door." After the door opened, Kayuk quickly left. Kate immediately locked the door. I said, "Did you answer late, John?" But he answered, "This boy is not used to transforming yet. And the transformation process is painful for him. It takes time for his body to get used to it." Kate, "So what now?" Miriam, "Write his name, city and place on some papers. If he has human intelligence, he will answer correctly. And if not, we will not receive any answer." Kate returned after a while with several papers. Miriam put the papers together on the floor in front of the cell and said to David, "I want to give you a test. Answer correctly, you will be released sooner. Which of these papers is your name written on?" He was still standing in his place, showing his teeth and making a muffled snort. "Julian? Patience. It takes a lot. Hurry up, boy. If you want to go back to your house soon, answer the questions, or else you will stay here so long that you forget. Get out and what kind of house you are." The boy took a few steps forward. Miriam said, "Put your paw on the paper with your name on it." He put her paw on the paper that David had written on it. Miriam, "Where is this?" The answer was correct. "What is the name of the city?" He put his paw on the Selick. I said, "So you understand what we are saying and you remember everything before and after becoming. Have you ever attacked people for any reason?" The boy stared at me. Kayuk barked at him. He kept his gaze on me longer and more surprised than before. He barked. I said, "Okay, a plus point. How did you find this city? How did you meet the others?" Julian stared at me in surprise, but I continued my interrogation. David barked a few times. I said, "The rumors brought him and his family here. And when they were able to find people like themselves here, they realized that the rumors were true and that they could be among those who were exactly like themselves." David barked a few times. I said, "I'll tell your parents. That's enough for now. Kate, bring some clothes to put on. When are they going to learn? Take off their outer clothes before they transform." "We don't have a clothing store." Kate went to one of the rooms. Miriam gathered up the papers on the floor. I whispered something in Kayuk's ear. He barked a few times at David. Miriam and John looked at me. This was a secret that had to remain between us.